Okay, welcome back to Deja review. Right, last time I did one of these, it was a chest expander. This time it's a similar piece of equipment, the bullworker. Now, I've done a first look kind of thing on bits and pieces before recording this. Deja review is where I take a slightly more in-depth look after having made use of the product a bit more. Now, a bullworker, similar idea to the chest expander, not your working your body against itself effectively, against the resistance that this particular device can provide. And again, I will point out, I am not any kind of medical practitioner, I'm not some kind of fitness guru or anything like that. Don't use this as some kind of video on how to actually do the exercises, because it's not meant for that. It is just a review of the product. And I've got to say, I've had this for a good while now. And it still baffles me as to just how tough and resilient it actually is. I am noticing differences in my body as a result of using this, but I'm also doing other things such as push-ups, sit-ups, weight training, resistance band training, and so on and so forth as well. So it's going to be a combination of all of that, I think, is going to have the overall effect. But as a device in of its own right, please note I'm not necessarily doing the exercises correctly here, it does provide quite a bit of a boost to the system. It's an entirely different feeling on working your muscles with this thing compared to, say, weight training. It just hits the muscles in a very different way. Now, on the YouTube version of this video, the comments I've had have pointed out that certain well-known people in the, I want to say fitness industry, but fitness is just something that they had to incorporate into their routines, but certain well-known figures in boxing, martial arts and so on and so forth have made use of things like this as part of the training regimes. And I can understand why. They'd always be looking for some kind of edge to help improve things further for themselves, to give themselves an edge over their opponent in terms of strength and stamina and conditioning and so on and so forth. And I do think by this point in time, something like this does have a lot of different possibilities. Okay, there are plenty of exercise guides online as to how to use this thing. Some of the exercises are recommended by the actual manufacturers, some of the exercises are things people have developed themselves. Okay, there's lots of different possibilities. So can I recommend this? Well, this particular version, the X5, as far as I'm aware, is no longer in production. It's good in its own right, but there are more modern versions where you can actually unscrew one of the attachments and actually put it in different strength of springs to actually provide the resistance itself. I've seen some of the things in the past, and I've got to admit I am quite happily impressed. You don't necessarily have to incorporate this into workouts with any other thing that you're doing. You can just do this in its own right, just dedicate lots and lots of sets to it every day or every other day. So you could do, say, free weights on Monday, this, and bullworker workout routines and chest expander type workout routines on Tuesdays, go back to weight on Wednesdays and alternate like that. It does sometimes feel a bit flimsy around these sections here, but I think that's just the give it needs to allow things to glide more smoothly. But overall, in general, yeah, I would say it is something worth considering. If you can get one of these, okay, if you're wanting to add some vavavoom to your workout, then yeah, I would recommend these. These are a much better piece of kit than I initially thought they might be. So yes, go for it if you can. And there's also a really tiny version which I can't remember the name of, but I might look into getting myself one of those as well for travel purposes. And when I say tiny, I mean it is smaller than the size of one of these handles. At least from the pictures demonstrating it, that's the impression I get. So I'm a little unsure as to just how it would work, but hey, I'm a review channel. It's the kind of thing I do. Right, I'll say goodbye.